On 28th of February this year, before the day the war broke out, the price, for example, of diesel was at $642 per metric ton.
Yeah.
Today, that price has shot up to $1,120 per metric tons. That is about 76%, going to 80% of the cost as it were in February. Mm-hmm. Now, if you look at our price adjustments, they are still if we did not intervene as a government, the prices today would be 80%, 76 to 80% more. If you look at the adjustments in the prices of these products,
yeah.
Petrol, for example, petrol is at 35% increase, and diesel is at about 55%. So because of the government intervention,
yeah.
or that is why the prices have not risen to the level they would have without intervention. I'm not saying there cannot be more intervention. There probably could be, but we, as a government, have already intervened significantly.
All right, and was it one of the things that we know, and the anger that a lot of Kenyans have, or their frustration, is the fact that there are so many taxes and levies that are imposed on petroleum products, and the argument currently is that can the government do away with some of these levies and taxes, and what would be the cost of that?
Jimmy, let me tell you something. There are two things that this government has done that should be appreciated. Number one is to ensure continuous supply of fuel. You go to Burundi today.
Yeah.
What decision have they taken? That you cannot take more than 30 liters of fuel per week. There are some countries where they have told staff to work from home. People are taking desperate measures at this time because we are in desperate times. We need to also look across and see what is happening elsewhere. Look at the United States of America. The United States of America, which is a net exporter of fuel, the prices have shot up 80% higher. Now, let me come back home to this question about levies. If you look at those levies, the levies and the taxes are supposed to help our development agenda. This economy is a big economy, Jimmy, and we all know it. First, take the roads, for example. There is road maintenance levy in this in the price of fuel. We need to maintain our roads, and we need to do our roads. If you are going to remove the road maintenance levy, are the matatu operators going to be willing, and now the rains have just stopped, are they going to be willing to drive in potholes? Or, because one must give way for the other.